So finally, I'm making a video about the noun and the article in French. And this is the Intermediate Levon, grammaire progressive du français, the Intermediate Levon, the blue book. And let me just go back to the cover, that's where you can see. It's a bit big, but that's this one, okay? I cannot give it. I probably can share it with my private students, but I cannot give it on this platform. Now, if you want, you can buy it on a PDF. I'm pretty sure on Amazon. But it's to me, it's not like perfect, but I think it's like a great book if you really want to. You already have some ideas on how to deal with the French grammar. So anyway, le nom et l'article. So in French, the noun is always masculine or feminine or singular or plural. Okay, and it is in general preceded by a definite or indefinite article. La Suède. So every time you deal with a noun in French, you have an article before. Okay, and it tells you if it's masculine or feminine. So la Suède. So in French would be like the Sweden et la Norvège sont des pays voisins, and Norway. But in French, we're going to say de Norway or neighbor countries. Okay? So voisin, neighbor. Now, masculin et féminin, des noms de personnes. So masculine and feminine. Here we have an example. Un étudiant, so there is an liaison here. Un étudiant anglais parle avec une étudiante anglaise. Le garçon est blond et la fille est brune. Pour les personnes, so for people, the gender of the nouns corresponds to the sex. Okay, they are like men or women. Masculine, un étudiant, masculine, une étudiante, féminine. If I want to add the feminine form, usually we add an E. So I want to be clear here. It's not because your noun ends with an E that it's automatically feminine. If I come from the masculine form and I want from the masculine form get the feminine form, I'm going to add an E. But there are exceptions. Un étudiant blond, une étudiante blonde. Un ami adoré, une amie adorée. So, a blonde student and adored friend. Now, un concierge. So sometimes the noun ends with an E, so I don't change it in the feminine form. All I change is the article. Un concierge, une concierge. Now we have to be careful of the endings. IN, ON, and ter. Un musicien italien, une musicienne italienne. So that's a feminine form. Un champion breton, une championne bretonne. So an Italian musician. Masculine, feminine. A champion from Brittany. Masculine, féminine. Une championne bretonne. Un serveur rêveur, une serveuse rêveuse. So it's a distracted waiter and a distracted waitress. Rêveur comes from the verb rêver, to dream. Un acteur séducteur, une actrice séductrice. A seductor, actor, and actress, feminine form. So, un becomes N, on becomes on, becomes euse, and ter becomes tris. But of course, there are exceptions. Une chanteuse. So before you could have un chanteur, T-E-U-R, un chanteur, and after une chanteuse. Une menteuse is a liar. Une menteuse, a liar. So une menteuse and un menteur. So normally ter becomes tris, but here we're going to have ter becomes teuse for these exceptions. Une conteuse, that's somebody, it's a storyteller. Une conteuse, and the masculine would be conteur. Une monteuse, not menteuse, but monteuse, and monteur for the masculine form. So this is somebody who sets up different stages for concerts and stuff like this. Voilà. Particular cases. Logically, un garçon, a boy. Un fils, a son. Un fils. Une fille. It's a y sound, fille. So it can be a daughter or a girl. Un homme, a man. Un mari, a husband. Une femme, it can be a wife or a woman. Un monsieur, a sir. Une dame, a lady. Un copain, a buddy, a friend, masculine. Une copine, a friend, féminine. Un roi, a king. Une reine, a queen. Un prince, a prince. Une princesse, a princess. Madame, mademoiselle, monsieur. So that would be lady, Mrs. and sir. That would be like miss, sorry. And so you can also have the plural form. So mesdames, so M-A becomes M-E-S, the same here, and M-O-N becomes M-E-S. Mesdames, mesdemoiselles, messieurs. They can be used without an article. So this gonna be for my private students. The most important is to explain the rules, and concerning the activities, I like to do that during the class. Okay, now the second step will be, well, we have endings with some exceptions, not too many, that can tell us if we are dealing with a masculine noun or a feminine noun. So the nouns ending with age, le garage, le fromage, le ménage, garage or the cheese. The ménage can be a household, the cleaning aspect. Faire le ménage is to clean the house. They are masculine except la plage, the beach, la cage, the cage, la page, the page, la nage is like the swimming style, l'image, the image, la rage, the rage, are feminine. So age is masculine except those guys. Ment, le gouvernement, le monument, le médicament, the government, the monument, the medicine, masculine. Eau, le bureau, le couteau, le carreau. The bureau is a desk. It can be an office as well. Le couteau, the knife. Le carreau is a small window. It's like a small piece of glass in the window. So it can be composed of different squarish glass, you know, if you want. Phone, scope, un téléphone, an interphone, un microscope. So a telephone. Interphone is, I forgot how to say that, is like the thing at the entrance of the building to call people. Microscope, microscope. Isme, be careful of this one. Isme, le réalisme, le socialisme. Okay, so it can be any kind of word ending in isme. Okay, let me just check for interphone. I just completely forgot the meaning of this. Intercom, there we go, intercom. Now, sion and sion, with a T with a S, la situation, la solution, la réalisation, la décision, la télévision, féminine. Situation, solution, realization, decision, television. T, la société, so we don't say society, we say société, la réalité, reality, la bonté, the goodness, la beauté, the beauty, féminine, except le côté, the side, l'été, the summer, le comité can be a committee, le député can be a MP or it can be a congressman, le pâté, that's a meat spread. Et, féminine, la bicyclette, it's a bicycle, la trompette, the trumpet, la cigarette, cigarette, except le squelette, the skeleton. Anse, with an A or with an I, they are féminine, la connaissance, the knowledge, la dépendance, dependence, la ressemblance, be careful of ressemblance, resemblance, la référence, reference, la différence, difference, la présence, presence, le silence is masculine here. Silence is masculine, the rest is feminine. Silence. Ur, la culture, la peinture, the painting, la nourriture, the food, féminine. Le mercure, mercury, cyanure, cyanide, en masculine, the rest féminine. Ode, ad, ud, féminine, la méthode, the method, la salade, the salad, la certitude, certainty, féminine. So I was telling you that the noun ends with an E, they cannot always be feminine. many of them are feminine, but many of them are also masculine. Un problème, a problem. Un système, a system. Un programme, a program. Un volume, a volume. Un modèle, a model. Un groupe, a group or a team. Un domaine, be careful of this one. Un domaine, a domain. Un rôle, a role. And some words ending in er can be also feminine. They are not just masculine. So, la couleur, the color. L'odeur, the odor or the smell. La saveur, the flavor. La peur, the fear. La douleur, the pain. La fleur, the flower. L'erreur, the error, the mistake. La valeur, the value, the value. And some animal names or insects can be can have like a specific gender, and the domesticated pets can have both. Okay, so la mouche is feminine, the fly. La souris, the mouse. La tortue, the turtle. Le poisson, the fish. Le pigeon, the pigeon. Le moineau, the sparrow. So cat can be masculine, feminine. Le chat, la chatte. Le coq, the rooster. La poule, the hen. Le cheval, the horse. And la jument, the feminine form, the mare. Okay, and this is with me. Now, if you want to add the plural form, logically we should add an S, but not always. So, un étudiant espagnol, une étudiante espagnole, singular here. Des étudiants espagnols, des étudiantes espagnoles. I can drop this liaison here. I can just say des étudiants espagnols et des étudiantes espagnoles. But if you want to give a dictation, it's better to pronounce it. Now, pour former le pluriel, so if you want to add the plural form, in French we add an S. Un livre bleu, a blue book, des livres bleus. Une table basse is a coffee table, a small table. Des tables basses. Okay, we add an S everywhere. Now, particular cases, if the noun and the adjective ends with an S, an X, and a Z, it's identical in the plural form. Look at this. Un cas précis, des cas précis. Precise cases for here. And a precise case. Un choix malheureux, unfortunate choice. Des choix malheureux, unfortunate choices. Un gaz dangereux, des gaz dangereux. So we don't change a thing, we don't add a thing. Dangerous gas. A noun ending with AL or AU, the same with an adjective, will become AUX in the masculine plural, not the feminine plural, the masculine plural. Let's say, for instance, un journal original, des journaux originaux. So we have the noun and the adjective changing. An original newspaper. Un tableau génial, des tableaux géniaux. So a great painting and great paintings. So let me repeat. Un journal original, des journaux originaux, if you want. Un tableau génial, des tableaux géniaux. Exception, des festivals. We don't have AUX. Des carnavals, des balles. Un festival, des festivals. Un carnaval, des carnavals. Un bal, des balles. Okay. The plural of AIL is regular. So des rails would be like the railroad for the train. Des éventails, éventail is like a manual fan. Un portail would be a fence. Des détails, details. So, un rail like this, des rails, we just add an S. Un éventail, AIL, and des éventails. Un portail, des portails. Un détail, des détails. But be careful, we have un travail, des travaux. Un vitrail, des vitraux, stained glasses. Un émail, des émaux. That would be enamel for the teeth protection. EU becomes EUX, so it's the same pronunciation. E. Un cheveu soyeux, which is weird to say that because usually we use hair as a plural form. So it's like a silky hair, if you want. Des cheveux soyeux. Un jeu dangereux, dangerous game. And des jeux dangereux, dangerous games. Des bleus can be bruises. We also use the national soccer team, the blue. And des pneus, tires. Okay, so well, blue is a color, the national color of France. Now, this is a rule you learn in elementary school in France. So the ou, the nouns ending with ou will take an X in the plural form. There is an exception here. So des bijoux, jewelries, des cailloux, pebbles, des choux, cabbages, des genoux, knees, des hiboux, owls, des joujoux. It's a childish way to say toys. So des joujoux, toys. Des poux, that would be lices, you know, the small things that some kids can have in the hair, the bugs. Des bisous with an S is like kisses, une bise, and des bises with an S, un bisou, B-I-S-O-U, and des bisous, kisses, one kiss, the kisses. Particular cases, un œil, be careful of the pronunciation here. Un œil, one eye, des yeux, un œil, des yeux. Eyes, one eye, eyes. Un ciel, a sky, des cieux, un ciel, des cieux, skies. Madame, mesdames, so I don't hear the S anywhere. Mesdames, monsieur, messieurs. Mademoiselle, mesdemoiselles. Un œuf, des œufs. We don't pronounce the F in the plural form for eggs. Un œuf, like the number 9, un œuf, des œufs. Un bœuf, des bœufs. Okay, un bœuf, des bœufs. And the exercises. So I will say, let's stop here because after it's all about the articles. But I guess I can do it quickly. La tour Eiffel est une tour immense. So every time we deal with a noun, we have an article. Okay. So the Eiffel Tower is a big tower. Huge tower. Les hommes sont des bipèdes particuliers. So in English, I'm going to say men or particular bipeds. Okay, so they walk on two legs. So we can deal with a masculine, feminine, singular, or plural indefinite article or definite article. So an indefinite article is like a, an, and some if you want. Un garçon, a boy. Une fille, a girl. Des enfants, kids, or some kids. Définite, le garçon, the boy, so it's a tiny bit more specific. La fille, the girl. Les enfants, children, but the French would say the children. Okay. So indefinite, it's getting a bit more like on the intermediate level, but an indefinite article is like we specify a category of things or people. Une tour moderne, a modern tower, can be anyone, any kind. Un boulanger, a baker, so I'm not specifying who exactly. Un, une can express also unity, like the number one. J'ai un chien, I have a dog. J'ai une chatte, I have a female cat. Et deux canaris, so we can specify the number here. Okay, so un, une can be also a number. Definite article, they say we can designate or talk about things or people in particular. La Tour Eiffel, there is only one Eiffel Tower. I don't care the one in Las Vegas. So the Eiffel Tower, the one in Paris. Le boulanger de ma rue, so the baker of my street. That's more specific. We can also talk about a generality. So this is confusing between being specific and generality, but generally we are talking about, let's say, freedom, the freedom, la liberté, le bonheur, the happiness, bliss, l'amour, love, okay? But every time there is an article in French. We can also talk about, we mentioned the noun before in the dialogue or in the conversation. J'ai un chien et un chat. I have a dog and a cat. Le chat est noir. So I have a dog and a cat. If I want to specify after, I can say the cat is black and the dog is white. Le chien est blanc. So j'ai un chien et un chat. Le chat est noir. Le chien est blanc. Okay. We can talk about with the verbs of, they say les goûts is like taste. So let's say the like and dislike verbs, maybe it would be better to say that. Aimer, détester, to love, to like, to detest, to hate. we use a definite article. Yes, this is important here. Later on, you're going to see that if I want the negative form, I'm not going to change anything. With other verbs, we can change the article. Okay, so j'aime la laine, I like the wool. Je déteste le polyester, I hate polyester. J'adore les couleurs gaies, I like, or I adore, I love happy colors. Okay. La liaison, the liaison is important, even though there is an H, because we deal with a vowel directly. Un étudiant, un homme, les étudiants, des hommes. But be careful, there are exceptions. So here we don't pronounce, we don't have anything, we say les héros. So it's like the heroes. But if I have an liaison, it's going to sound like les zéros, the zeros. We don't want that. Les Hollandais, the Dutch people. We're not going to say les Hollandais. The same with green beans. Les haricots verts. You never say les haricots verts. Les haricots verts. And of course, le la can become L apostrophe if we deal with a noun starting with a vowel or an H. L'école. L'homme. And there are some exceptions with le hasard, la Hollande. We're going to see why in the future. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's those are the articles, but I just wanted to deal with the nouns. So I'll show you the pages of homework if you are interested. So there's this one, you can pause, this one, and this one. Okay. After, the next one will be this. Okay, and again, you can pause. Huh? Voila. And the last page will be this one. Voila. If you have any questions, let me know. You know my email. And if you want a private lesson, you just let me know. We can focus on these kind of details and articles. You have a nice day. Bye.